Well, good morning, my Scorpios. Happy Monday. I am recording this from a very wintry morning. We have a snowstorm going on near Chicago. So yes, my Scorpios, what is going on? I hope you guys had a great weekend and a great week ahead. So yeah, I am doing bonus reads this coming weekend again in about 6 days, next Sunday. Top 3 viewed highest signs. And also, I just want to say thank you for being here for me, Scorpio, and supporting me. It's a little over a year. You guys have been awesome. And if you haven't yet, please feel free to like and subscribe, only if you're feeling my vibe. Nothing mandatory around this joint. Okay, my Scorpios. 2 of Cups. I am using Tarot of the Mystical Moments. You know, I only went a week without it for my YouTube reads. So that was long enough. That was a long enough separation between me and my favorite deck. I hope the other decks didn't hear me call this one out. So yeah, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the main deck, 2 of Cups on the bottom of the clarifying deck. I shuffled that twice, and 2 of Cups is resistant. Maybe you have a resistant love that's just not leaving you. What's underneath this 2 of Cups? Cancerian energy. World reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, and the 2 of Wands and an Empress reverse. That does feel resistant. Are you on the same page? Did you leave something behind recently? 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse, and then Judgment. Somebody wants to come back, Scorpio. Emperor reverse, but you're like, Page of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Pentacles. Look at that. This, you know, this Page of Pentacles reverse, it could be you rejecting their offer. If this is your story, you're probably aware of who this is, because this feels rather recent. But this 2 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles, man, they are holding on. They know you're the one. You're the soulmate. But I feel like this Page of Pentacles reverse is you. For whoever that resonates for, they're just holding on. And so that might be a little mini confirmation for somebody out there, or it can continue into the read, and it could be our weekly message. All right, Scorpios, let's do this. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio. If you are Scorpio, no Scorpio, feel like being an emperor. No, look at that, Scorpio. It's your card. You finally you released something. It almost feels like a job, to be honest. But this, you released something that you barely held on to. Let's just say you barely hung in there. 9 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. It was an emotional process to probably let this go. All right, my dears. Let's continue. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy. Now, you can be a Scorpio and this can resonate because it is your sign, or you could be a Virgo. You could be a Cancerian watching this, and it could resonate as the main reading because you're dealing with a Scorpio. That's how energy works. That's why cross-watching is very, very hard, because you'll see yourself as the main story. All right, Scorpios, one more that way, and we are good to go. We are good to go, my dears. All right, general energy. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy. General energy for my Scorpios. General energy. What is it? What is it? Not feeling it yet. I was hoping it was going to pick itself. Not feeling it yet. Sorry, guys. General energy. That's good right there. King of Swords, Aquarian energy. Look at that. Clear. That's like Emperor. I think the King of Swords is the last king before Emperor. King of Swords is ultimate clarity. And some of you, with this bird around his eye, kind of reminds me of a 4 of Swords or Hangman, getting a perspective on what may have been a difficult situation. But King of Swords is clear on where you're going or what you want, but it's also very hard boundaries around your energy. What's influencing you? So some of you could be isolating yourselves right now. When I say isolate, I mean, it's not like you're not talking to anybody, but you're no King of Wands these days. What's influencing this King of Swords? What's influencing the King of Swords? Why is he a King of Swords in this? Why? What's influencing this behavior? And the 2 of Swords, Libra energy. Just want to be left alone. Want to figure things out. This sounds weird, but it almost feels like PTSD. You know, where you go from a traumatic event for somebody, I don't feel like it's the general thing, but where you just really have to isolate and pull yourself away. 2 of Swords is a matter of needing peace, I feel. And a King of Swords, you might be like delete messages or blocking them. And I mean people who you even wouldn't mind talking to, you might just be kind of avoiding Avoid talking to people these days. What's reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, Scorpio? What is it? What's the reason for the reading? What's the reason for the reading? Oh, King of Wands reverse. It's funny, I said the King of Wands and he comes out reverse. Two kings. Look at this duo. The King of Wands reverse is somebody you can't count on. It's somebody you thought you could count on, and it's a disappointment because you just can't. If this is another energy that put you into this, but they're maybe disloyal. You know, it takes other cards for me just to say, hey, it's a player, because a King of Wands reverse is somebody who deals with self-esteem issues. So let's just say this is a Scorpio, and this could be a Scorpio trying to get clear on their future, trying to get a handle on their future, because there's something within you, you know, that needs to come out. See how she has a magic wand? And I pulled the female kings. There's male and female kings and emperors in this deck. So this is a female king. For some of you females out there, it could have been suppressed from, you might have been suppressing yourself, going to that higher position in work, or just putting yourself out there. This is a person who's kind of a bit of a wallflower due to self-esteem issues. Now that's within yourself. If this is another energy, it's somebody who isn't very loyal. All right, what's in the past? What's in the past? What's in the past, my Scorpios? What's in the past? Yeah, if it's another energy, it's somebody who, it's a very instant gratifying kind of energy. What's good for me now is not, even if it's not good for you, it's whatever's good for them. What's in the past? And this, it's your cup, 7 of Cups. And you said, I thought this was my wish fulfillment. See how she's picking a star? And a lot of thought went into this, and it seemed like a good idea, but all it got you was confusion. What is on Scorpio's mind besides this bird and that bird? Wow, 3 birds total on your mind. Some of you might have birds out there. What is on Scorpio's mind? What is on Scorpio? What is on this Scorpio's mind? And the 10 of Wands reverse. You just need a break. That's what I feel. I've been putting a smile on. I haven't told people what a burden this is. See how she's holding her one flower? I'd like to think that's like the Ace of Wands, because she knows that, I mean, it's holding out hope, but the more she keeps in the situation, it keeps being piled onto her, and she's lost herself in the situation. You don't even know what she looks like. And from the weight of the flower, she's completely bent over. And it just shows you that even good things, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. And maybe that's what this is. For some of you, this could have been just like a fling. And it kind of turned into some, a fling that turned into more an emotional relationship. But this person just doesn't want to step up to the plate. And you could see them as long-term commitment. Like, I should say, the version that you see of them, the perception that they showed you seems like on paper it would be a good idea. But I think you're starting to get a taste of who they really are. What's in the near future? And that feels very disloyal, and you can't count on them. What's in the near future for my Scorpios? What's in the near future? Oh, that's a lot, but it's your Tower. That's your Tower. If I would have flipped it, it would have went reverse. And then remember, I was at the bottom. Knight of Wands reverse. Wanted to come out. Scorpio. Page of Cups reverse. You know what I got on this? Some of you pulled yourself back and put your boundaries up, not talking to them, hoping it will cause a change. You're hoping that would do it. But you're still holding on to something very destructive in your life. And I think you're slowly outgrowing it for some of you, or you will outgrow it, but you're going to have to see what you're holding on to. What you're holding on to is somebody who won't show up for you. Knight of Wands reverse here. King of Wands reverse here. This is somebody you easily could get sidetracked with for quite a while if you allow it to happen. So I think maybe they pulled themselves back and you pulled yourself back in a very Scorpionic way. But what good does that serve you? 6 of Wands reverse is just a lot of disappointment. A 10 of Pentacles reverse, but somebody's holding on to this, hoping, because I feel like the perception of this person was this: I could really grow a legacy. We can have this company. We can have this life together. I mean, this is power couple. I mean, this is two people who can get a lot of attention. and who also can make a really good life, good income together. And I feel like it's that attachment to a perception that's holding someone in here. And see that flower? I feel like that's your Ace of Wands, because up here is a Ten of Wands reverse. And I said that feels like that flower is an Ace of Wands. Well, there it is right there again. And it's still there for you, Scorpio. It's there for the taking, but on your mind, I feel like, are you dropping the burden, or are you thinking about dropping the burden? Are you thinking, I mean, I think you've already put this, you might be blocking this person out of hurts, but I don't think because of that Tower, you are actually blocking them out of your life. Because I think there's a part of you that's still hoping that they are going to be who you really see them to be. But look at this. And you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. Queen of Cups and Three of Wands reverse. And I feel like with this Aries energy, this Three of Wands reverse, you have your back to this person, but you still really care for this person. And here's the King of Wands reverse, the male now. I just, you know, they came into your life and brought this nice idea with this Ace of Wands, but it wasn't in reality. It wasn't in the ground. It was in a book. It was in a fairy tale. I think they brought a fairy tale. With these reversals, Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, it's somebody who I feel, and there's your card, saw your potential, saw your growth. And some of you, this may not be player. That's why I was kind of like not wanting to say player. Some of you, it definitely is a player. And others, it's somebody who is lacking so much self-confidence issues, because I actually think, Scorpio, they see you like this. They see you in your full glory, your King of Cups self. You're stable. You could have a good job. You could be paying your own bills. And they feel like they can't compete with that. So they gave you an image that you would accept from them, because they have a hard time accepting themselves. And so maybe that's the perception. Maybe you deep down know that's the truth. But this person with the Page of Cups reverse, I feel like they're not saying it. They're not talking about, they're not facing their inadequacies. So they could be avoiding you because they can't face it. Does that make sense? So then I think there's a Scorpio out here that got kind of upset about it, and now they're got their back to them. And where it really came because they really see you as a King of Cups as high value, and they don't feel that. So they pull themselves away. They pull themselves away, and then, you know, you start to think, well, is this something wrong with me? Did I just not pick a good one? Because I really felt like this is the one we really connected. Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm telling you, I actually feel like I got two people here holding on. That's why we had two of Cups and a world reverse and a Four of Pentacles. I'm reading for somebody who is connected. It is a real connection. It is, but I do think they gave you a fairy tale with that Ace of Wands. This. And maybe it wasn't about how they feel, but it's about who they are. Either they built up their background, they built up their credentials, they built up their schooling, they built up something. I'm focused in on this energy. It's something along these lines. What is this King of Swords and the Two of Swords for my Scorpios? It just comes down to it, Scorpio. They don't feel like they deserve you. And I think you may have taken it personally because you thought, well, you know, what is wrong with my radar? I really thought this was the one. It might be the one, but they have some inadequacies, and maybe they feel inferior in your presence. I know I can say that about you, but if you guys say that, it sounds very narcissistic. You just feel inferior to me in my presence. Yeah, you don't want to say that. I can say that about you guys, though. All right. What is this King of Swords and the Two of Swords for the main energy for my Scorpios? King of Swords and the Two of Swords. King of Swords and the Two of Swords. Aquarian and Libra. Somebody, you're just in your head about this because I think your intuition's telling you, hang in there. And your head is trying to get clear on this. And the bird feels like you're also a bit of a Page of Swords, trying to figure this out. And I honestly feel like if that's the case, your imagination might be getting away with you. Is that the expression? Getting away? Running away with it. Because now you might be imagining the worst. All right. What is this King of Swords and the Two of Swords for my Scorpios? King of Swords and the Two of Swords. It is the Three of Swords reversed. More Libra. and a 7 of Swords reversed. You're just, and what if you add a 3 and a 7, you got a 10 of Swords reversed. This is a pain, but again, a 10 of Swords reversed is somebody not willing to, they just can't get over it. And I think we have like a mirror, two people marrying each other is what I'm trying to say. Two people can't get over this pain. Two people might be avoiding each other. Two people might, because you have your back to them, and might give them validation that they saw you wrong as well. But I feel like this is you saying, I know who you are. I knew it. I knew it all along. 3 of Swords reversed, but you can't let them go. You want to let them go. But we have a 5 of Cups and a 3 of Pentacles. I just feel like we got two people who still want to build with one another. 3 of Pentacles, but both of them think there's a 3 of Cups reverse going on. One or both. Okay, what is this King of Wands? Reason for the reading. King of Wands reverse. And it does feel like they got your fires going and then put it out by maybe ghosting. What is this King of Wands reverse? The reason for the reading. The King of Wands reverse. The reason for the reading. Why is Leo here? Reason for the reading. It's a 7 of Pentacles in here, yet you wait. And I think they're waiting too. This is a very, I mean, for you twin flame people out there, this is a very mirroring situation. Mirroring, not married, mirroring, you know, like the mirrors. 7 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Waiting to grow what? Look at that. 9 of Pentacles, somebody's really protecting their energy. 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Fool reverse, but the Judgment reverse. Okay, what is the 7 of Cups in the past for my Scorpios? 7 of Cups in the past. 7 of Cups in the past. I don't think your head was in the clouds about this. I think you were totally lost yourself with this one. This is where nobody's heard from you for like a week because you could have had like the best week with this person. I mean, I feel like some of you, that's how it was. You just met and everything happened so fast. It's one of those, if you know, it could even like you meet this person and then you instantly go away with them. Does that sound so crazy? But this, I mean, I really feel like it just got, you know, it's like this baby or girl or whatever. It's not like their head's in the clouds, their entire body's in the clouds because this felt so good and felt so right. That's why it's so, what the hell is going on here? What is the 7 of Cups in the past? What's the 7 of Cups in the past for my Scorpios? 7 of Cups in the past. 10 of Pentacles, exactly. We have a 10 of Pentacles. Remember that 3? I put it back. Well, it was in here, 3 and 7. You're waiting for this person to throw in their 3 because both of you, I think, know together it was good. 7 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You saw, and yeah, it felt good too. Look at that, Knight of Cups. It was an instant connection. If you believe in that, it looks like an instant connection on my table. What's the 10 of Wands reverse on Scorpio's mind? What's the 10 of Wands reverse on Scorpio's mind? And the King of Swords reverse. Ooh, that is out of anger. I feel like out of anger in this Aquarian energy is where the King of Swords center is a lot of patience, but then maybe you saw something made you feel like they could be disloyal. I just don't know if you saw the real thing or their behavior because they ghosted you. So the King of Swords reverse gets angry and he lashes out, okay? He lashes out without thinking. And how you may have lashed out, because I do feel like that's you, Scorpio. You may have blocked this person. You put them in their transformational box. You might, but you're still, I think, energetically holding on to them. I think you lashed out at them and dropped them or broke up with them. Even if they ghosted you, it's kind of like where you just, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to block you. But then it's secretly, I'm going to watch you online to see if that worked. What is the Tower, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed in the near future? What's the Tower, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed? And the Fates, Wheel of Fortune. But are you cutting them in or are you cutting them out? It's a change. That's the Tower says it's a change too. But is it a good change or a bad change? Let's find out. Why is the Fates here, the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Fates here in the near future? Why is the Fates here? What's going to happen in this story? What's going to happen in this story between these two soulmates? What's going to happen? And the King of Cups. There you are. It's a good change. I think you guys are going to, I think it's going to be worked out, Scorpio. And I could hear somebody say, nope, it's not. Because you're still in this King of Swords reverse, 10 of Wands reverse state. And the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. You just need an Ace of Pentacles to get that to that 10. You need to get that Ace of Pentacles. What is this? In the 10 of Wands reverse. Let me see. I think this is what's going on though. 10 of Wands reverse on their side, 6 of Wands reverse, and then the 4 of Cups. We have somebody in a 7 of Pentacles waiting. We have somebody in a 4 of Cups waiting. And so some person's on this shore, another person's on this shore, and you have all this waiting in between you. And a lot of water and a lot of emotions and 2 people really holding on. And this is sad. Somebody really, really, really sad. And I think that's the other energy because you're over here. And I think they're really sad because I feel like they can't express themselves with this Page of Cups reverse. And you know they're hiding something, but I think you might be thinking the worst what they're hiding. And what they're hiding is who they are. I just think they feel inferior. That's the reading I'm getting here, guys. That's what it is. All right, my guys and gals, I will see you next week. I hope you have a great, great week. Make it count this week, you know, do something really, they say, what is it? If you do 2 things a day, you feel accomplished. I know, it's just 2. So go try it. I don't know, maybe take a walk, get taxes, call about the taxes. I still have to do that myself. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what, I'm just babbling. Okay, guys, have a great, great week. Take care.